Here's a fascinating thing. Which marriage is first explored in Torah? Explored at length, the story told in great detail. It's not Adam and Chava, it's not Noach and his wife, it's not Avram and Sarah, it's Yitzchak and Rivka. The Torah devotes 67 psukim, unheard of, to the story of how the Shidduch and Yitzchak of Rivka came about. The marriage of Yitzchak and Rivka, who would build, of course, Klal Yisrael. If I would tell you there are 67 verses to discuss this marriage, what would you expect? What do they discuss? Maybe they discuss the Shidduch, the Chasana, the Chuppah, the feast, the meal. You open up and you see 66 psukim are about the preparations for the Shidduch. The actual marriage, the actual relationship is one pasuk at the end. Vayiviyah Yitzchak oyela Sarah imay vayikachas Rivka vatiloi leisha vayaveh vayinochem Yitzchak achrei imay. Yitzchak brought her to the tent of Sarah, his mother. He married Rivka, she became his wife, he loved her, and he was comforted for his mother. That's the last pasuk, pasuk Samach Zayin. What about 66 psukim before that? That's all about the preparations. Avram had to summon his servant and explain to him where to go and how to go and what to do and what not to do. And then his servant took 10 camels and he went with them with all of the belongings, and he finally arrives, and now he has to start searching for the right girl, and he stands at the well and he makes a condition and he makes a prayer, and then he finds her. Now he comes to her house. Now he starts negotiations mitapsuel, mitalavan, and back and forth, and he tells the whole story, and first they agree and then they procrastinate and then they hesitate and then they have to ask her. And after 66 verses, finally, he brings Rivka to Yitzchak, and the Shidduch is sealed and the marriage happens. And I ask you a question, does this make sense? One verse for the wedding, one verse for the marriage, one verse for the whole relationship, and 66 verses for the handling, for the wheeling and dealing, for the negotiations. Ooh, the Torah is conveying to us a big lesson. And that is sometimes we're looking for the bottom line. We just want the marriage to happen. But the Torah is telling you that sometimes the preparations constitute and have a tremendous value. Don't get discouraged. Don't lose your motivation. Don't lose your oomph. Because there is so much traveling and there's so much praying and there's so much effort that's needed in the preparation. Sometimes the greatness of the story is the preparation. The effort, the energy, the resources, the time, the love, the dedication that you put in order to bring a young Jewish woman and a young Jewish man together to build Klal Yisrael. Don't dismiss that. Don't reject it. Don't get frustrated by it. Don't think, I just want the tachlis. Of course there's a tachlis. Of course there's an objective. But every iota of strength and energy that you put into the preparation has infinite dignity and infinite value. Which is why I congratulate this great organization of Yad La'achim, which does so much to fight assimilation, to save so many of our young women and young men in so many different ways, dedicating the great day of Chamisha Asar to unite us all, to daven for the shidduchim of Klal Yisrael, that our young men and women and our men and women of all ages should be able to unite and build beautiful families, communities, and relationships that will light up and brighten the Jewish people and the entire world. May it be with tremendous hatzlacha. Chazak, chazak, v'nis chazak.
This Wednesday, August 5th, Tu B'Av, join Yad La'achim and over 500,000 Jews from across the world uniting and davening together for Shidduchim at 10 a.m. New York time, 5 p.m. Eretz Yisrael time, and simultaneously in over 43 different countries. Check out TuBa'avTogether.com. At TuBa'avTogether.com, you can download the Tehillim to be said on Tu B'Av Together, and you can also submit the names of friends and family to be davened for free in Amukah, and watch many inspirational videos. This year, there will also be a special live global broadcast on tuba'oftogether.com, where you can say Tehillim together with leading Rabbanim of Klal Yisrael. Please share this video with family and friends, and let's make it Tu B'Av together.